game of football offers many opportunities to players, but not every footballer is able to relish their dream of playing at the top. The career lifespan of footballers is mostly 13 to 15 years of playing active football. There are so many reasons footballers decide to retire from the sport, either due to injury or advancing age. But here in Ghana, the inability of a player to play in the Premiership or earn a good move abroad can forcibly compel a footballer to quit his career. So what happens when a footballer is forced to retire at a young age? My name is Joseph Adamafio, and in this edition of Ghanaweb Special, I explore the business of football and why young players are retiring to become coaches. At the heart of Jowlu, a suburb of Accra, is a youth football talent academy. Here, both young retired footballers and active footballers work as coaches in nurturing young prospects. Ismaila Usman is one of the coaches at Astros Football Club. He once had a dream of playing as a footballer.
Yeah, I was a footballer, but I got injured. That's the reason why I just have to switch to the coaching business, because I tried to treat myself and it wasn't getting better. I just have to switch to the coaching. I was playing for outside academy. My dream was to make it in life, success in football, to make it, to sign a professional contract. I think that's the football business. It happens, sometimes it goes in a good way, sometimes not. Actually, as a friend, his name is Coach Karim. He's a musician, his name is Kapasta. He was the one who introduced me here, because we live in the same hood and he was here coaching. So once I was in injury, I felt like I'm home doing nothing. I want to join him, and he introduced me here. And I thank him a lot for that.
However, Justice Asante, a coach at One World Football Club, has a different story to tell. For him, playing in the Division 1 league is not lucrative enough to make a living, hence he has combined coaching as a job to earn income.
My name is Justice Asante. I'm a footballer by profession, playing for a second division club. Started my football career with One World Football Club, and I was playing as a junior side, so it got to a time that my coach asked me to be a supporting coach while I was playing as well. So I think that is when I started knowing, having interest in the coaching. So I started coaching and at the same time playing as well. So since 2012, I've been supporting and playing in my career. You know, Ghana football, it doesn't pay to us the footballers. Even those in Division 1, they are not earning anything except the Premier team. So Division 2 is like building a career. You're now starting, so it doesn't pay. It doesn't really pay. That's why I'm supporting with the coaching and playing as well. Yes.
For Derek Osei Arthur, another coach at One World Football Club, his decision to become a coach was more of a calling to help young prospects achieve their dreams.
My name is Derek Osei Arthur. I'm a soccer coach by profession. Actually, somewhere 98, 99, I was playing football. But you know, in my community, there was no football club in the community. So it's like at times on Sundays, the guys in the community have to decide, organize them to play like games. So I registered for my club, which is called Everton Football Club in Labadi, and later I decided to quit because when I'm no more in my community, nobody organized them to play and have fun. So I decided to form a football club on my own somewhere 2001, which I named it Advanced Stars. My main dream was to become a professional footballer, but I realized that the others in my community, whenever they are going to play games and I'm not there, there's no proper organization. So they decided, Charlie, if you are not around, there's nothing going on. So Derek, all the time you have to be around so that you organize us to play. So that took most of my time. So the elderly people said, okay, we can help you form a football club on your own. So that is why I began the idea of being a club owner and then a coach as well. Somewhere 2001, I had a dream of forming my own club, which is Advanced Stars. So I went to Kaneshi Sports Complex to register. It's an under 12 team. That time they were registering only under 12 clubs there. So I paid an affiliation fee and then I also joined the association to become a club owner. So there, I'm the same time, I'm the coach and then at the club owner as well. Wow. So somewhere 2002, I realized my dream of becoming a professional coach.
Latif Ibrahim, who is also a coach at Astros Football Club, has a peculiar story. Latif grew up in Russia, but later moved to Ghana to ply his trade, but his adventure did not end up as he expected.
I used to be a footballer, then I used to play in a team called Tula FC in Russia. So with time, when I was going to school over there, I was schooling there and at the same time playing football. So due to the financial crisis and all that, so my parents could not afford the fee and all that, so I had to come back to Ghana. So, and then when I came to Ghana too, I tried this academy called Firenod at Gomafete. Yeah, exactly. Now called Wafa. Yeah, so I tried that place. As time goes on, also things wasn't really moving well for me. I had to stop and then find another business to do. So from there, and then I met this guy called Kapasta. He's a musician. Yeah, I met him. So he said, oh, when I met him, I told him what I went through and all that, and then he said, okay, I shouldn't worry, that he's going to link me up with this academy called Astros FC. It's called Astros FC. So when I joined the academy, I started coaching, and then till now.
A number of players give up on football if they are unable to make it to the top of their career. But the big question is, what do they do with their lives after hanging their boots?
Yeah, so we know the football itself is a game of chance. Football is a game of chance, and I think favor, yes. So if we have millions and billions of people playing football, Ghana and outside Ghana. So if you don't get a chance to play football, that doesn't mean your life ends there. There's a lot of things you can be doing. With the coaching, you can do coach, you can do scouts, you can do agents, you can do a whole lot. You wouldn't wait for opportunity to come to you whilst your age is going. So if it doesn't come, you go and meet it.
I have the love for the game. So not being able to play, and I'm able to still be in the football business by coaching, yeah, I would say yes.
I will encourage the young ones, especially the youngsters, let me say from 12 upward, who are trying to be professional football, to combine both education and football. Those who are above 18, who are also thinking of becoming professional footballers, I think you can also find something to do in football, maybe by scouting. You can be an agent, you can be a paramedic, a lot of roles in football. There are a lot of, even administrator, even a secretary for a club. Football have a lot of areas that everybody can participate. It's not being a coach or being a head coach only.
Some think if you retire, that's the end for a footballer. But if you retire as a good, like if you have really enjoyed your football and retired, you are a retired footballer, for example. Now, you can become. There are a lot of footballers retired footballers that we've seen that they own a lot of companies and all that. You can engage yourself in business. You can invest your money well. You can build schools. You can do a lot of business with your money when you retire. So it doesn't mean that's the end of the road for you.
Football is a lucrative business that demands loads of investment in the lives of players. Grooming young players involves investments such as time, imparting knowledge, buying football accessories, among others. Whilst others prefer entering another form of trade after retirement, a few others prefer to remain in the game. But how profitable is the coaching job?
Yeah, very much. Because with the coaching, I earn something to support my career. Like when it comes to supporting of the boots, my jerseys and some stuff, let's say eating. You know, footballers normally after training, you go home and you didn't get anything to eat. That's why most footballers in Ghana, they will have a story of, I was once a footballer, but no help, nobody was helping, I couldn't get anything. So with the coaching, gives me something to support me with my transportation to training, with my boots, my socks and my food as well. It's very, very beneficial.
Yeah, it has been beneficial because apart from one word, I've coached a lot of big clubs. Even Dambot is a Division 1. I've coached a lot of Division 2 clubs, a lot of coast clubs in the Accra suburb, even some in the Eastern region and other regions as well.
Earlier, I was just taking this for just to get something to put food on my table. But now I would say I'm enjoying the game. I'm enjoying the business.
Yeah, coaching is something that is fulfilling, but when you are good in it, you definitely see the result. You definitely see a positive outcome.
In times past, parents did not allow their children to play football, but stories of players who made it from grass to grace have become a reason for parents to invest in the lives of their wards. However, have Ghanaian parents really understood the business of football and the need to take their children to talent development academies?
Yeah, I would say for now, yes, we are. We are, because most of the parents now, they do allow their kids to go out to play. Most of the parents now, and even as before the rich ones doesn't allow their kids to come out to play, but now they do. You know, before it's only the poor ones who allow their kids to go and play, but now the rich ones do. So I say yes, we are there. They understand the business, but it's only our system of playing which is not helping.
Yes, I think they will love to do that, but Ghana, one disadvantage we are not having is we don't have the pitch, and the academies are not enough. And only few academies that we have, I think the money aspect is too much. So taking your kid to an academy to play football is something that we are finding very difficult to do. That's why Ghanaians are not understanding the business. Not that they wouldn't love to do that. They would love to do that, but the money is not there to support. And the places that the pitch, they will do the academies. So the academies are not enough for the kids to be playing. Yeah.
No, I think most, but the education in it is what most of us doesn't understand, and the business aspect as well. But it is developing, honestly, because for the past 3 years now, you can see the way football is moving, it is developing.
Before, that was then. In those days, you know, there's nothing like that. They want you to go through, finish your school before you can engage yourself with football. But now, the parents are the ones bringing their kids to the pitch for them to learn football and then see if they will take it as a profession or not. Yeah, so I think the Ghanaians, like we Ghanaians, especially our parents, we've embraced it. We've embraced it. Yeah, we've embraced it.
Powers and principalities.
There's so much fire inside me.
Tragedy struck when part of the largest hillside at the kosher rubbish dump collapsed.
It's going to be fun to see how he goes about approaching this game.
Just like footballers, coaches also aspire to leading their teams to higher feats and coaching in big leagues, and these coaches also have ambitions of coaching big clubs in the future.
I want to be at the top one day. I want to be at the top, like the higher coaches, Mourinho and others. I want to be like them.
I see myself in the future after my profession, because definitely I'll become a professional footballer. Yes, I see myself becoming a professional coach after my career. When I end it, I want to go into the coaching because I really love it. And the coaching aspect helps me a lot in my game. It helps me to read a lot about the football. It helps me to watch videos and how to move the ball, it helps me with a lot. So I see myself being a professional coach after my career as a footballer.
I have a dream of becoming a professional football coach, and I think I'll give the credit to Like his team, my boss. I've been to international tournament through him. So I think I'm a professional coach on my own already, but I want to elevate myself to where I want to be.
Well, only God knows, you see. So I can't predict my future yet. But I love what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing because I make kids, especially if before you progress in something, you need to love it. It's not about the money sometimes, yeah. Because when you love what you do, it will take you further, and then now the money will start coming. Yeah, so right now, as I'm talking to you right now, I love what I'm doing because you see some kids, he doesn't know how to play football. He's just coming to stress you, but just because you love the job, you don't see the stress in it. You just go with the flow and then you try to make the kids happy, and then, yeah.
Ibrahim Babangida Usman is one of the products of the Talent Development Academy, and he shares his experience since joining Astros FC.
Hi, I'm Ibrahim Babangida Usman. I'm a striker. I'm just in love with the beautiful game, you know. All of the fans, the passion for the game is just there. You know, when you come to the pitch, you just feel free, enjoy yourself. It's a chance to let anything loose, you know. If you feel you need to just be free, you can come, play, exhibit yourself through the beautiful game of football. So when my passion for football started to develop, I live just around the area, so I used to be seeing people training around the area, so I decided that why not try and come, because I was interested in the game at the time and I wanted to learn more about it, so I decided to come over here, and it's been like that ever since. Football in school is very, very easy because of course you have in the morning to afternoon, then later on you come back, you have your football, and football doesn't last through the whole day, so you can develop. So after you're done with training, you can easily go and develop, read your books, read over. The days off, use that full focus on books, but when you come and hit the pitch, you're 100% from there. They teach us a lot of things, you know, ball control, which is very, very important in football, finishing techniques, passing and movement, which is of course the main footballing game, and a lot more skills, dribbling, everything else is all there. My favourite player, of course, Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford, look at what he's done. Look at what he's done for the kids in London. They've not been able to eat, and he's been there, so he decided to help them out. Him too, coming from Manchester United academy, working hard, and he trains wonderfully, so I just really like him on and off the pitch.
Like many young Ghanaian footballers, Ibrahim Babangida Usman dreams of donning the national colours of Ghana, and he hopes his dream of playing at Old Trafford becomes a reality.
I would love to play for Manchester United. Old Trafford, just a wonderful stadium. In the Premier League, England, the best league in the world. Of course, who wouldn't want to go and play for a historic club? Ronaldo, David Beckham, Eric Cantona, all of them came from there, so it would be just wonderful one day to step on the pitch at Old Trafford. It won't be easy because in Ghana, a lot of players, football is life here in Ghana, Africa, so of course it wouldn't be easy, but I'm willing to do all of the work. You know, all the players, Mohamed Kudus, Mubarak Wakaso, all came from here, and of course born, raised here in Ghana. Of course I want to represent my country, make my family, my parents proud and everything.
Daniel, one of the foreign players who is a winger, reveals why he joined the academy and what he has learned so far.
My name is Daniel and I play football. Well, one day about 3 years ago, I was going across walking. Then I saw a bunch of people training at a football field around there. Pretty much like I was interested because I didn't know there was that many training clubs, and they looked around my age. So I went in with my mom and asked them if I could join. They said yeah, and they said I could come about Thursday. So then I came on Thursday, and we did some training. We played a match at the end, and and then after that, I thought, yeah, I think this is a good club. This will help me improve for the future. This could help me get to becoming a footballer. And then it went from there. But school, I mean, even though it's 7 hours and I have to sometimes come home and do homework, I always still have time to play football. And I never wish to miss any of it. Well, some of the stuff our coaches teach us around here is dribbling, shooting, possession, stamina, and pretty much everything you could think of for football. They're just trying to help us so we can improve to the dire future. I support FC Barcelona, and the player I support is Lionel Messi. I think his determination, how much hard work he puts into his skills, and what he can do when he uses that hard work. A club that I'd probably play for is either maybe PSG, Man City, something in the Premier League. And maybe a club in La Liga, but not really. I don't really see myself playing in La Liga.
So for any player out there who might have given up on their career and do not know what to do with their lives after retiring from the game, these are the words of encouragement from some young lovers of the game.
What I would like to say is that if you are playing football or you are a professional footballer and you got injured and doubt, and you think that will be the end for you, I would like to say that's not the end, because you can use your experience to get a lot of things. Look, you can engage yourself in a team and become the coach there. You can be a scout for some teams, and you can also use that experience, you know, to create other academies, or to engage yourself in a different academy if you have that experience. So that's not the end of the road for you, or the journey for you as a footballer. Yeah.
What I want to tell my co-footballers and Ghanaians is football is a game of chance. Football is a game of opportunity. When your chance comes, you have to grab it. If it doesn't come, that doesn't mean you not make it in life. It's not everybody that started playing football is a professional footballer. Some were very good, they couldn't make it. Some were not good, they made it. So if the chance you don't make it as a footballer, there's so many opportunities. There's so many things that you can do. You can go to the police with your physique and everything. You can go to, you can sell water. You can do a whole lot of things. Not like giving up in life because you couldn't make it in football. And so what I want to tell them is, no matter what, they should keep pushing and believing in themselves, whatever they are doing. Anything they want to achieve it, they should go in for it, and they'll make it.
Let me say my other friends that, let me say, footballers still playing, and some too are done with playing now, be at home not doing nothing. The life is not end, please. The journey is not the same. We all have different journeys. You can succeed in this journey, but I could. So I just have to try to switch sometimes. If you see that I'm going to this direction, it's not going well for me. There's a say that you can lie to someone, but you can't lie to yourself, because deep inside your heart, you know the truth. So you know that, no, I'm not getting younger. I just have to switch. So please, switch in your life doesn't mean that you can't make it in life. Most of the time, we are looking at the top, our plans. We feel like I want to be a professional footballer. I want to get a machine. I want to get a luxury car. So we always look at that. Oh, let me give my chance here. But you forget that you are not getting younger. And those are the times that are hurting. Those are the enemies in football. They make you forget about those things. But please, we should try to switch.
The business and art of coaching is a growing venture, and with the resurgence of the Juvenile Football League, now is the time to live the dream. I am Joseph Adamafio, and this is a Ghanaweb special.